Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. What game is this? How do we... What? Do we play this game? What do we do? Is this a game where they have the anime girls and the... You raise your relationship with them until you... Then you have to match the puzzle tiles and you're on like a date with them? Is that what's going on here? That's what's happening, right? That's this game, right? I don't know, maybe it isn't. Maybe it is. You don't know. I modded Fire Emblem to turn into Hoonie Pop. Oh. Hello. What the fuck is this? I hit connect. There we go. How are we doing today? Man. Do you think I should just be using the Twitch chat box? Check out, guys, wow, look at all those messages over on Twitch already. From like 24 hours ago. Oh my god. How are we doing today? We're continuing the game, the video game. I was gonna say, guess who didn't do homework this week? And that's me, because technically I wasn't supposed to, so, you know. Still have candy, so great. Nice. I was probably gonna pick up some candy on my way to my locals. Ugh. I want more of the candy I just ran out of. It's good shit. Because I don't normally, I think I don't normally eat, like, gummy candy, but since having some a little bit ago, I was like, yeah, that shit slaps. Found a 6th red letter and the 3rd key before seeing you do the same in the VOD. Surprised how long the clock setting puzzle took you. Really? I didn't think it took that long. Listen, man. I don't know where the impression is that, like, I'm supposed to get puzzles quickly. When I've historically taken my time to get things done in basically everything, like, I just genuinely, I just don't know where the excitation came from. Like, I fucking, like, 6-carded to Ray Dow before killing it. I don't know. The thing with the clock puzzle, and I was actually talking to a friend who is also playing Blueprints. The thing with the clock puzzle is that, like, I got most of what it was trying to say. Like, most of the mechanical parts of it. I was like, I know I need this and that thing. And I was, like, pretty sure about it. But I needed... I think the main roadblock was I needed to remember that 0 was a legal digit. Like, that was just the thing that I did not remember. Like, I just didn't know or didn't think I could use that. But most of it, like, I feel like deciphering the clues made a lot of sense to me. It was just getting the actual particulars of it. And it was fun. Like, I guess in many puzzles, like, in what I would, like, call moon logic-y puzzles. 1 second. Oh, where the fuck did I drop that? Oh, no. Hold on a moment. Going under the desk. Oh! Where the fuck did it go? Oh. There. Fantastic. Oh, fuck me. Ah! Awful. It's gonna go over there for now. But yeah, it's like the rules were robust, and I thought it was cool. And I thought it, like, pointed in a good direction for most of the things. But then, like, because they weren't very, like, moon logic-y. Like, you didn't have to decipher... The way I described it was the clock puzzle was like a more of a logic puzzle akin to the parlor, where... Like, these are just the rules, figure out putting things in place. And I appreciated that, because I understood all of the rules. I just didn't understand how to make the rules work. Which is generally how video games posture themselves. That makes sense? Yeah, is that it? It's like... Hey, Patch, thank you so much. Welcome to House Lyria. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, does that make sense? So, like, in the 8 room, you have to decipher language and then be like, oh yeah, I totally know what that means. And being able to go, oh, I totally know what that means is like moon logic. Because you have to make a leap and just, like, guess that the interpretation, like, the deciphering that you are doing is correct. Whereas when they go, you know, I'm trying to think of like an actual example, but again, I don't do these kinds of puzzles like in my free time, you know. Like if it's like ACB, then that's just like you need to figure out how to put like what is C and what is B and what is A. And then I think it gave you a lot of good logical steps to get there. Like, the order in which I solved that puzzle was like, okay, I know that the time range for the things to be legal is 5 to 9. Because I made 10, and then I got confused, and I was like, oh, okay, so that means, like I can't use 1, that doesn't work, so I have to make it 9. So, like, that was the first logical step. I think confirming that the one thing but beside the 7 had to be 7 on the hour also was like pretty, like that's an evaluation based thing. You have to evaluate the statements and be like, okay, upon evaluating the statements, this can't be anything else. And then you start going like, okay, well, like if 5 of them are on the hour, then 3 of them are not on the hour, because the one is the reverse of the other one. That means there's 2 paired ones that aren't on the hour because they would never be able to reverse each other. And then one of them needs to be like unique and like can be its own thing. And then the question is like, where do you put all of those things? And then like once you put the puzzle into one particular format, needing to move everything around was a little tedious. But the point is that like it had a lot of good pointers. Like you put it into place and then you go like, is this following all the rules? And then you realize that it is not following some of the rules, and then you can change it. Whereas when you're doing a moon logic puzzle, you're like, okay, does grass is green equal red potato farm flip backflip 360 no scope? It's like, no, actually, fucking twist step McDougal. It's like, oh, I didn't know twist step McDougal. Fucking last time it was backflip boopy beep bop. What the fuck? You know what I mean? So it's just like, I don't know. You had a much easier time with Roommate than I did. Roommate was also like, the thing is, Roommate had some which were like logical positional, where it's like you just need to evaluate the boxes. Like literally one of them is like squished, squish text. And it's like, well, yeah, there's only 2 of them that are long enough to fit that description. Like, that's a literal description of what is in the room. But the one that's like, spend 10 minutes in the den, and it's like, what does that mean? Like, that's moon logic. It's like, I don't know what that's supposed to mean, right? And then when I interpreted it, like, who was it? Someone commented, I think it was Lobster actually, was like, well, I can't argue with that logic, right? So when you can just extrapolate some meaning out of something that's just like out of fucking nowhere, like, I don't know whether or not it's correct or not. It's like, well, spending 10 minutes in a bear's den means I'm gonna die, like, sometimes, right? That's just it. I'm great at moon logic. Space is my domain. I mean, that's fair. I found it very easy, aside from getting the last 2 clocks, getting 508 and its reciprocal was the only tricky part. Well, the problem was that, like, I knew that it needed to be, like, a reverse, and I knew that, like, then there's the extrapolated rules, right? Where it's like, I knew that it had to be flipped, and I knew that those clocks were probably separated from each other. Because it needs to, like, if the first digit is 5, the lowest it could possibly be, the next legal digit that it could possibly be when it's the flipped clock on the other side of the sequence is probably 8. And then the main thing that I was stuck on was, like, I can't declare 58 because the next one is 57. Right? Like, that doesn't work. So I was just so confused, and I was trying to figure out, like, okay, how do I make one of these, like, 58 but still have, like, the 7 beside the thing? And it required a couple of, like, redoings to go, this is literally impossible. Like, that was the conclusion I came to, was like, there is no 6. You can't declare 67. You can't declare, like, 757. Like, that doesn't work because 7 is where the 7 is. Like, and I was like, this is literally impossible. Like, I can't do this. And then when that happened, I was like, oh, right, I can use 0. That's why it's impossible, is because they didn't know I could use 0. So, I felt like I stepped through that puzzle just fine. You know, it was fun. I liked that one because it was like very... It was very, most of the stuff was just there, which I appreciated. But yeah, 8 had a lot of ones that were just like moon logic-y. So it's like the skin fin McDin, whatever the hell. Someone else pointed that out for me. I think it was Unicorn, actually. Was it Unicorn that pointed out the rug? I don't remember. But yeah, there's that one. And then people also, like, made recommendations on swapping stuff. Like, I think you also recommended with the bear. Like, swapping the bear. So it's like, I took chat input for that puzzle, I think. But also because I felt pretty confident in the things that I... in the initial place that I put it. And then I was confused. The slight misinterpretations that I had were, is Finn like a skin, tail, whatever? And it's like, no, you just had to remember there was a rug on the floor. Which it's entirely possible, just people don't get that. Gamers don't look down. And then, like, I wasn't sure if each group, because I pointed out at the end, I wasn't sure if each group was a different group, basically. Like, I didn't know if this stretch of 3 boxes counts as a line, and if the end of the line is in the corner, or if it's like, if all of the boxes are a straight line, and the edges of the line are actually, like, the end of the U shape, right? If it was all linear, like, if it was all in one straight line, I think that would make more sense for the, like, this is the end of the line kind of decisions. But then, like, it wouldn't feel as, how do you say? It wouldn't feel as robust. It wouldn't feel, like, connected, because you would have, like, one bin that's in front of a painting, and then, like, an 8 in the middle of the room. And then you'd have another bin that just like has the carpet would be in front of the leftmost bin where the thing is for the tail hint. And it's like, all right, well, this just doesn't really look like a cool puzzle anymore. For me, the issue with it was that I was never really sure what was and what was not metaphorical. Yeah, exactly, and that's generally the problem with moon logic puzzles, is that it's like, they just expect you to read their mind and be like, yeah. And, like, this is the interesting thing, right? Is that I think what's so interesting about puzzles, or, like, moon logic-y puzzles in general, or, like, more traditional puzzle-y game puzzles, like escape room puzzles and stuff, is that when you design one of those, you basically need to think of, like, what is the general expected capabilities and, like, what is the zeitgeist of the person who is playing this game, right? Like, are they going to be able to make sense of this thing? And you're literally just going, like, yeah, I'm just going to say, read my mind. Here are all these clues and hints and stuff. Read my mind. And then if someone does, if they go like, oh, I understand, like, think about that. You as the player basically need to go like, what did they mean by this? And you're like, oh, I'm going to extrapolate like this, like, I'm just going to extrapolate this meaning from like this person who gave me this riddle based on their words. Like, I'm going to interpret their words and just come to some, like, abstract conclusion about what it means. Like, the bear one is like, oh, that means sloth? I interpreted it as wrath. So it's like, you just need to know. And you go like, oh, how do we do that? Like, that's just a thing we do. The thing we do all the time is, like, we ascribe meaning to things. But in order to, like, ascribe meaning to someone else's words and interpret it correctly, the problem is that, like, I guess regarding my beliefs on communication and stuff, is that, like, the best way to do that with another person is to literally ask them questions so that you can understand better. Right? When you're communicating with someone, that's, like, what's got to happen. Or just whatever the natural course of communication is that you take to find out more information and to understand things. In a puzzle situation, they're literally just being like, well, fucking read my mind. Just figure it out. With the stipulation for some word puzzles, or, like, you know, those types of puzzles where you put pieces in place in a logical manner, is that, like, you're allowed to test things. So you're like, well, maybe this one isn't right. And then you just, like, try something else. But you definitely need to, like, pull logic out of thin air and then just be like, oh yeah, that's definitely right for sure. Fucking moon logic puzzles. Yeah. I saw that you got 20 dead ends. Congratulations. I'm excited to try actually going for and doing that because I changed, what was it? Hall of Mirrors to unusual. So I want to get a house that's just like 70 Hall of Mirrors. I really wanted to make it commonplace so that I could just draft like 70 Hall of Mirrors because I think that's really funny. But I don't think so. I didn't want to fuck my save file, basically. What really surprised me is that you didn't block the 7 and 557 immediately. Yeah, the part of that I didn't understand, and again, it's like, Unicorn asked this a few times, where it's like, if it's a false statement, is it immediately implying that this statement needs to be false? Like, it is true that this statement is false, therefore, it must be something else. So, like, the thing I didn't establish, like, the rule that I didn't establish in order to solve that puzzle was two things. First was that the false statement needs to be false. And in order for that to be the case, you need to do the inverse, which is that two of them need to be the same number. The other way I interpreted it was maybe they needed to all be the same number. So, like, saying the statement is these are all different numbers could also mean the exact opposite, which is they all need to be the same numbers, which is not the case. It was that not all of the numbers are different. So 557. What was the other thing I was going to say? Because I missed another part of it. The range of the minute. The range of the minute was either, or like the only legal digits for the minute was 0 or 5, which I didn't exactly interpret that immediately, but in the same way that I intuited, or not, like didn't intuit, like figured out that 5 and 9 was the range for the hour hands, I didn't like formally think of and establish that the only legal digits were 0 and 5. And you can see how that caused problems for me solving the puzzle. So, yeah. And these were all things that I could have figured out. And I was like, I just like didn't. So, it's fine. False is always just not true, not opposite, just like in the parlor game. Yeah, and then the thing is, like, sometimes false is also the opposite because that is required for it to not be true. In order for it to not be true, it must be the opposite. Right? Like, the gems are, what would it be? Is it the gems are not in this box is false? That would mean that the gems are in that box. Like, it's literally the opposite. Right? Alright, is that... is that enough, about Poopins? I really had an awesome time with that one box. That box was great. I love that one box. Just like straight up forgetting what the rules of the white and gray squares are. That was super cool. Love that. That was great. Okay, so what do I want to do today? I think in order for me to be able to do homework this week for this run, I think I want to talk to everybody, and then we can do, like, we can try and get this paralog out of the way. And then I'd be grinding for 2, and then we would do this thing. So let's garden.
Right.
And see what people have to say. I do find it funny how, like, the one person who changes their tune a lot into, like, every not Crimson Flower run. Is that the right one? Yeah, CF, Crimson Flower. In every run that's not that, Lysithia is just like, yeah, fuck the Empire, they suck ass. Like,
You're not a teacher anymore, and we're not your students, but everyone still calls you Professor. Is there something you'd rather be called?
Oh. No, Professor. Just call me Professor.
To, huh? All right.
No, I want you to call me Professor. I demand it. It was very funny when you just didn't try clicking white next to gray. Somewhat understandable for a while, but it got comical with how long it kept going. Yes. Yeah, Doc did message me after and pointed out how I unsuccessfully clicked on the thing. What's it? It's like I clicked red when the white was next to gray, like 3 times. So I would make the gray, and then just click the red button instead of clicking white. And I was like, what the fuck does gray do? I don't know what it does. But yeah. It's unfortunate because, like, afterwards I was like, no, I get it. Like, the reason why this was a problem was because I literally didn't write down the rules of the first one. But twofold, I was assuming that the boxes were all different and that the point of the boxes was for you to intuit the rules by playing it. I did not know they were consistent over the course of several of them. And also, yeah. I was gonna say maybe that I didn't write it down. I think that was the second thing, but I don't know. I really just should have written it down. Oh, and I didn't think that there were gonna be very many of them. Like, I thought, like, I found the one box, I'm like, okay. And then I found the second box, and I was like, okay, I mean, like, fair. I have successfully intuited the rules again. Hopefully there aren't more of these. And then there were, like, 5 more of them, so... yeah. Professor, is there any extra credit? Yes. You can earn extra credit in several ways that I will outline, and here is this document. Please do not photocopy or reproduce this document, because it's only for you as a special student. This is really gross, and I don't like this. I'm just gonna stop speaking.
Past, I have learned much of the language of Fodlan, but speaking the Fodlan language still gives me difficulty. I can understand, read, and write with nearly perfection now, but understanding and speaking are fruits of a different color.
Yes.
I have gratitude for you, Professor.
So I think we don't need to talk to... It sounds like these are the same messages as we've done in the previous runs. So I think I don't need to talk to anybody who was in the previous runs in Blue Lions. So who is new? Claude is definitely new. Ignatz is new. And I think Casper is new? I'm basically determining who we actually need to talk to. Talk to Ignatz.
I can't believe the Valley of Torment. I'd heard of it, but I never expected to go there. It's exciting. I wonder what the landscape is like.
The Valley of Torment. No, it sounds like a great place.
It probably is dangerous, but I still want to get there and see it as soon as I can.
Okay. Who else? Oh, is Hanneman new? I think we actually talked to Hanneman last time. Doo-doo-doo. Agreed.
The monastery repairs have made solid progress. Most excellent news. When we first returned here, I was unsure what we were going to do with the ruins of this place. But if we can get the cathedral rebuilt, we'll have it looking just like old times soon enough.
Yeah, good luck with that. Honestly, respectable, but fixing a massive hole in a cathedral, you know, good luck. You got this. Let's talk to Claude. And I wonder if Hilda is different on this route, because I think we talked to her in Blue Lions, maybe?
You know, I'd never have been recognized as the legitimate heir to House Regan without Judith's recommendation. Feels like I'm digging myself deeper and deeper in debt to the hero of Daphnel, but what do? It's all been worth it. After all, we need the Daphnel army for our next move. It's possible we'll have to deal with our enemies sooner than later. Be prepared, Teach.
I do not know what that is. What is that? It's a Grata Familia? Oh, what? I'm pushing down on buttons. Apparently I added a bunch of new bookmarks, thanks. Whoa. This is just a cathedral. It's very... What the... This thing's crazy. Sorry, like half of the images are done with like a fish lens thing, filter, whatever, and it's like you didn't need to do that. A cathedral that has been under construction for a long time. Yeah, really? I can tell why. Damn. Yeah, the pillars at the front are very cool. How long has it been under construction for? It's just funny. The fucking pictures are just like... They all have like cranes and stuff in the background. Where is Hilda? Hilda, oh Hilda, where are you?
Professor?
No, my big brother told me stories of Judith's bravery. With just one look, she tamed a runaway horse that nobody else had been able to touch. When an Almiran general provoked her, she talked him into a tearful apology. She's spectacular. I wish she'd fight alongside us.
Yeah, I wish Judith would join us for different reasons. She can get extra credit any day.
Right.
They started breaking ground in 1882. Jesus. That is quite a while ago. Is this the quest for the thing that I need? Hopefully, maybe?
Feeling at Bear's unrest, I hope they... Hey, how about a
Secret shop. This is unfortunately not the thing that I want. Because I want to get... what's his face? I want to get Hanneman his magic bow. Or magic boza. I don't want to feed like 70 cats to get that to work. Hey Bob, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. We don't have magic bows yet. I was gonna say Hanneman's still useless, but it's not true. It's more like Hanneman is not...
Can you help me?
He's just like a normal mage, you know what I mean? I need to get something that would please a merchant. I got just the thing. Rhea's underwear. I mean, Zoltan Beast Idol.
Nice job.
Question is, what am I gonna do with my
Appreciate it.
time? I think I need to get well rested for... What do I need it for? Raph? And for Raphael, so he can learn axes, and Casper... I don't know if Casper can do the thing. We'll find out. We'll do it anyways. I like how Raphael is the Linhardt slash who else? Who was it in the first run? I don't remember who we tried to make the Nosferatu tank. He's the over-invested unit that it's unclear if he's gonna be useful or not. We sure are gonna spend a bunch of time. Oh, damn. I got too hot. I got too hot beside Raph. My bad, dude. Literal tomato. Hey, guys, it's me, Doki Bird. I'm a tomato! Whoa! Oh, shit. Let's try this again. We took off the skin suit. I'm actually just a tomato. We're all tomatoes. Okay, this is going a lot better than the last one. Turn myself into a tomato, Raphael. I'm Tomato Bylev. Funniest shit I've ever seen, dude. Okay, so now I think we can do meals, and Byleth doesn't need any specific training. I think actually I wanted like one training in white magic. Faith magic. Lysithia, teach me. Teach me the ways of the faith magic. Please.
This experience.
I don't know why I thought that was going to give me a spell. But I did. I did in fact think that was going to give me a spell. I think I talked to Ingrid on Blue Line, so we're not going to talk to her. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be Ignatz, Hanneman, because I don't remember anything he said. We had Caspar. Did my Caspar die? That's kind of what I'm wondering. I think he died in the other one. So I might actually need to talk to Caspar. Died in my Silver Snow playthrough. Caspar the Friendly Ghost. He was friendly, vengeful, you know, up to you.
He's my uncle. Well, not by blood, so I guess I can handle it.
You're very
Don't worry
resolute.
about me. I'm ready for anything.
You're ready for anything. Including dying in the first map. I can't wait for my melee attackers to not die immediately. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. I'm excited for whenever that happens. Everyone already has morale. Except for Lawrence, but I don't know if I care. He still needs to learn, like, faith magic or something. He still needs something to get to the last rank, last tier.
I did
Wait, what? The only person who likes this is... It's only enjoyed by those two. I mean, I guess we're just kind of doing this. We could go for relationship points just to get more supports, but, I don't know. Have these two talked?
This is
It's like, wow, you have the crest of Seth Lean. What's up with that? That's crazy. Can you explain that one to the class?
the flip. This.
This is mostly for Professor XP, I guess. Fun fact, Happy has the most favorite food choices out of everyone else. That's base. Gonna say she's an eater, but it's like, what does that mean? What does that even mean? Is that explained, by the way? Like, do they mention that, like, explicitly anywhere? No, sadly. That's fair. I mean, I think little story details like that you have to, like, infer are still, you know, they're still fun. They're fun little things. I guess, yeah, whenever people's personalities, right, are kind of elaborated on, displayed, put on display using, like, game mechanics, I think that's always the best. I love that. Because they're, like, considering the reality of what that character's existence is, basically. And that's awesome. Okay. So I think we can end today. Construct manually. Raphael needs axes. He needs axes so bad. He wants the axes so bad. He's literally obsessed with the axes. Was there a massive glowing pillar near the fishing place? This is where I would gaslight you and tell you that no, there wasn't. Chat, did you see a glowing pillar? And then they say no, because there definitely wasn't one. But the answer is yes, there was. It means that there's, like, edited fish spawns for whatever reason. Either that's fishing, sometimes it's, like, double fish, sometimes it's more likely to get rare fish and whatever. So, I think I need this to be, like, C+ or something, right? Thought the Empire had ICPMs early. Yes. They were already planning their attack on Garrigmach. Pretty sure it's only when you can catch the super special fish. Not 100% sure though. Maybe. Maybe it is. I want to check I'll check the calendar because it should say what the day was. You need... I don't know what you mean. Is the axes? I think you need fists, but... yeah, let's work on it. Sure. Just in case he doesn't pass or something. Because I think he can take the exam. Hanneman. You are working your way towards Meteor, right? So... or does he already have it?
Just... no. Just...
Who else? I think I'm still... I think I'm gonna invest in Flane as a healer. Because when we end up getting, like, +1 party slot, it's like, who do you slot in there? It's like, someone who knows how to cast heal. That's who I'm gonna bring. I think it was Marianne in the other run. But it's probably just gonna be, like, Flane, Marianne, 2 extra healers. When we get to that point. Goals. Do we have the right goals? You are set to axes. You are on axes. Let's change this to axes and brawling. I think that's right.
Professor, may
Professor.
I ask you something?
Heard rumors about... I've heard rumors about ghosts roaming the monastery. I'm certainly not scared, nor do I have time to worry about it, but, you should probably do something about it for the other sakes. Being scared helps build character. Shit yourself! Now! Do it now! Shit yourself now! Maybe you can appease the spirits. I don't think she would like that. I think she would be very scared if I acknowledged that spirits existed. Let's just light the... We'll light candles in the hallway. We'll be a little less spooked.
Teach.
No. Hanneman would like to speak to you. Sure. I don't remember
Which means
this.
that there are some elements of your power that cannot be explained by current theory. Although this may lead to a discovery that alters the very fabric of Crest research. Oh, pardon me.
So real!
I became
So
lost in
fucking
thought,
real!
and I do tend to ramble.
So real, Byleth. Fucking snooze. Snooze fest.
I suggest we call it a day. Do you concur?
Yeah, I'm good, Hanneman. I'm good. I'm getting tired. I'm getting a little
It
sleepy.
seems that I have gotten carried away again. My apologies. I know you are quite busy. I become so energized around you. When we get deep into the research, why...
Get
I
deep
feel
into the
20
research,
years
huh?
Younger.
Yeah?
That said, perhaps we should discuss things unrelated to crests from time to time. Some sort of silly, lighthearted topic might be nice, eh?
Do you have one in mind?
I'm not especially skilled at small talk, alas. Let me see. Perhaps we should discuss... I know. Food. Not my strong suit, the culinary arts, but I do enjoy a good meal. Which kind of food do you prefer, Professor? Sweet or spicy?
I like spicy, God, I'm trying to think of a food. What would be a good one? Shit. Kimchi? Kimchi is fermented, right? I was like, I like spicy, old, fermented things that smell bad. Looks directly at Hanneman. Spicy.
Spicy? Quite the opposite of me. Yet
Oh.
you're an exception in lots of ways, so it's not altogether surprising. An old colleague of mine theorized that those who bear crests favor sweet flavors over spicy. She suggested that the crest exerts some manner of influence over... Oh, there I go again. How embarrassing. We were supposed to be avoiding talk of crests, weren't we? Terrible
Yes.
habit of mine, finding a way to turn any conversation towards crests. I really should find a way to stop that.
Hey, being cognizant of it is the start. Noticing it is the start. It's not okay.
That is kind of you, Professor, but it's all right. If you were to lose your patience with me, it could have an incalculable impact on my research. That sort of thing has happened in the past, you know. Back when I was still in the Empire. At first, any lady I was spending time with would titter and say she didn't mind if I talked about crests. But at some point, she would always become fed up and stop listening to what I had to say.
Yes.
In the end, invariably, while I was particularly focused on my research, she would write to say we were done. I
Damn.
will do everything I can to keep that from happening this time.
Good. Good. It's good to be able to adjust yourself a little bit. This guy's adorable. Yeah, I have to give it to Hanneman. He is kind of like a lovable dork. You know, he's just like into his thing. He just likes his crests. He's like, oh, I didn't mean to talk about crests again. My bad.
Age is but a number.
Oh, you got a meteor. So, fine. Fish of Mystery. Yeah, so this one is the This one specifically, the one from last week, was Fish of Mystery. There's like a rainbow fish. I do wonder if we explored here if we would get to see what golden fish was, but let's see if we can get this Forgotten Hero done. Actually, wait. We have supports. We could do supports. Not that many. And we've seen the Lorenz Marianne one, so we don't have to watch this one. Forgetting to interact with people due to being too caught up in research. So based. Yeah. The only thing that I can think of from relating to that is fucking Victor from Arcane. It's like, while you were busy getting laid, I was busy pondering my orb. Oh, man. Just the scene where they overlaid, like, Jace, like, getting some mad shit, with Victor researching his hex tech orb. It's just, like, I was literally laughing out loud, dying when that scene was playing. So funny.
Who is it?
It's me, Raphael.
Oh, this is new.
Oh, Raphael! I'll get the door. What are you up to? Oh, whoa! What an
Oh, whoa.
enormous crate! And look what's in it. Crystal vials, shiny rocks.
And I got this too.
Oh, what a splendid flower. And so fresh. Hey, wait a second. Is that for your sister?
Yeah, I finally got my hands on something cute, just like you suggested.
That's so nice. But wait a second. Is this that flower from Fodlan's throat?
Of course. I had to run to make it back in time. It was a lot farther than I thought.
You ran all that way? And while we're on the topic, aren't these all Myron crystals?
Raphael literally just, like, dead sprinting from, like, one place to another, like... Camera cut somewhere else.
Such fine carvings on them. They must be the work of a true artisan. It couldn't have been easy getting your hands on these.
I figured I should follow your advice. You know more about what's stylish than I ever could.
Well done. I'm sure your sister will be pleased. All that's left is
Well
to make that
done.
necklace.
Good dog.
Yeah, about that. I don't know how to put it together. I've spent so long trying to figure it out that the flowers have started wilting. There are only a few nice ones left.
Huh. That's not good.
Rip.
I could try telling you how to make it, but you can't afford to lose any more flowers. Oh, all right. Looks like it's Hilda to the rescue. I'll take it from here.
Seriously? You're really gonna help me?
Sure. I make myself things from time to time, and this is definitely easier than teaching you how. But you owe me for this. I expect to be paid back.
Don't you worry about that. I'll find something really nice to pay you back with.
Yeah.
It could have been easy finding all these
Okay.
trinkets.
Sorry, I
Must
thought
really love his sister.
Raph was like, yeah, I'm gonna find something to pay you back with, and just like starts running across the damn continent again, like. Ah, a person who was right in front of me. Oh, my glasses! Oh, where are my glasses?
Where are they?
Please take my apologies, Ignatz. I did not have enough care.
That's okay, Petra. Just... have you seen my glasses?
Glasses.
Where are my glasses?
Yes, transparent lenses for viewing things.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Your face looks different without the glasses.
Ah, well, I dropped them. That's why I'm looking for them.
Are these them?
Oh, thank the goddess. I thought I might be in trouble there. Are you okay, Petra? You're not hurt?
I have no wounds. And you?
I'm okay too. Thank you.
That is goodness. How long have you needed the lenses anyway?
Oh, ages. I can't see without them. You've never used glasses, I gather. I guess you don't need them.
In Bridget, glasses are not existing. I think all of our eyes must be good there.
I kinda figured. I'm a little jealous, to tell the truth.
Inside the shadows, dangerous beasts are lurking. If you cannot see, you cannot live.
That's a good point, boy. She's just like, yeah, I didn't give a shit. I was gonna bump into you. I was considering suplexing you too. I didn't really care.
So bad eyesight means death? Bridget sounds scary.
You need to have sight for hunting too. If not, you will starve until death.
Oh, yeah, lots of hunting in Bridget, right? I guess that requires good eyesight.
I wonder why eyes would change and need lenses.
Well, you see, when you're up 24 hours gooning to anime women, unfortunately, your eyes start taking a toll.
You've been an enormous help. Thanks so much. Excuse me. I have some more supplies that just arrived for the infirmary. Oh, were there more? I thought I'd gotten them all. I just have bandages and other small things, but there might be more coming. Well, I just got the boys to bring in the heavy bottles. Looks like we can't fit all of it without some rearranging, though. You know, if you'd arrived earlier, you could have helped me tidy up. My apologies. I don't really need your apologies. I need your help. Oh, okay. How can I help? How can you help? I said tidy up.
What the fuck is this conversation?
See the shelves there? See if you can clear out some space and tuck away the bandages. I can try. Hey, careful, Marianne. There's some strong stuff in those bottles.
Nope,
I'm
not
sorry,
saying it.
No, look, just leave the bandages for now and move the bottles from the shelf.
And then they knocked over a vial of aphrodisiac, and
Now the
then...
bandages fell.
Oh no, not a fan, Dojin. Oh shit.
So in the end, I did
And then they
all
toppled
by
over
myself.
on one another.
I'm sorry
The
that I
title
was no
is
help.
Pink and
I just
Blue.
got in your way.
I don't know.
It's fine.
Stupid.
We'll even it out with
It's just stupid.
You want me to get you pastries? I guess I can.
You deserve a
Seems
bonk,
so
but also nice.
Host, but you're surprisingly clumsy.
Like, oh wow. You're surprisingly clumsy, Marianne. You should really be more careful. Grabs your hand. Like,
It's such an odd mix.
Jesus.
I practically have no choice but to take over for you. You're right. I'm sorry.
I'll have to take over for you. Oh, that was the end of it. Damn. Okay. Well, that was a thing. Let's see if we can get this done. I think I remember this paralogue being, like, a little annoying. Because Marianne's just fucking chilling in the middle of nowhere. But I believe we can get it done within the hour. Please stop with that voice.
There's no reason to feign ignorance. I know all about
What's the problem with the voice?
What are you talking about?
Is it a little too
it. Just come here.
close to you?
Professor, help!
Don't interfere. Just hand the
Please
girl over to
continue
me.
with that voice.
I'm telling you this.
Yeah,
for your
welcome,
own
Rance.
good. You're putting yourself in danger by associating with her.
ASMR stream. See, it's always
You know of
mixed.
the
I
wandering
swear,
beast
it's mixed
stalking
every
the woods in the
time.
Edmund territory.
It's like, do you want Flower ASMR? And then, like, Rance is just vomiting in the background, like, no, please, God, stop. We've already seen this. I don't know why I'm watching this.
My apologies.
See, I should actually, unironically, just make an ASMR and call it, like, Clingy Boyfriend ASMR. And it's just me being, like, how I would normally be in a relationship. Needy, clingy, boy failure, ASMR, wants your attention, etc. But just me bothering someone for like 50 minutes to pay attention to me, like...
I'm sorry.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think I'd be able to do that. Please, God! Oh, man. Yeah, I don't think we're ever doing that. Sorry. Okay. Who are we bringing? We have... I think the reason why we are missing a spot is because we have Marianne. I don't know if I need Shamir for this map, because Shamir is kind of one of our, like one of our striker type units, like one of our really good ones, so. Who do I want to leave? I guess it's Casper. I'm gonna have to leave Casper. But we'll pair him to Shamir so that he can get to level 30 hopefully, and go from there.
Welcome.
The focus for 0.5 seconds. Can't do that one.
Is that thanks a bunch?
ASMR. Chad has finally opened their eyes. I remember y'all being against it in earlier streams. Wait, what? I thought you were against it. Wait, I thought you were one of the people against it. Which unit is going to be the hardest to keep alive in this paralog? In this place? Oh, please your bets. Place your bets. I would say Lysithia doesn't need the XP, but she's one of the good ones, so she needs to stay on the team. I have 7 minutes left to break. Come on, time magic. Time mage, work your magic. Or catch these hands, they're worse than paperwork. I mean, you don't understand how bad the paperwork is to try and... like, a little bit of time magic is so much paperwork. It's just really not worth it, I'm gonna be honest with you. The only thing that I use my time magic for is for extended goon sessions. That, it's like, I don't have the time for this. It's like, oh wait, I can make time. Literally.
Is that thanks a bunch?
I played this game like 4 times and I can't make Caspar good.
Come back.
No, I think our Caspar is gonna be fine. The thing that tilts me about melee units in this game is that I honestly feel like they all suck. Like, they're just straight ass. Well, thank you for the bonk. I don't know if I deserve that, but thank you. Yeah, it's just so annoying, man. Like, I don't want to... Well, sorry, I should correct myself. Dodge tanks are insanely broken. Every other melee unit sucks ass. That's been my experience, at least. So I guess we're just gonna do this. Alright. I think I can just stand like here, right?
Ready when you
Oh, I forgot to bring a torch. Oh, does that trigger alert stance? That's so funny. I didn't think it would. It's hard to make a unit good when their bases are ass. Oh, Casper doesn't have very good starting stats, I suppose.
At the ready.
Yeah, I do think Fire Emblem is a very stat-sticky game. Like, you do kind of just need your units to have good stats to kill things such that they don't die.
Demonic beasts.
You know? Okay, great.
Let's clean up.
Shall we?
I was thinking maybe like, oh, well,
Still fight.
in Engage, you could do a lot with basically any unit, because you could just slap whatever the hell you wanted on anything, but... It's a chore to get him caught up with everyone else. I don't know if I fully understand. So, if they have similar stat growth, why is it an issue? Because I was more making a general observation of, like... How'd you say it? I was just making general observations about melee units. Wow, this is quite difficult, isn't it?
I will.
What's my strategy?
Leave it to me.
Edelgard's pretty good, but yeah, she's the only one that's strong as non-dodge tank. Petra is also decent in any role. She's best as a dodge DPS. Yeah, I guess, yeah, Edelgard's a standout for sure. Other units are easier to make good because they have a head start over Casper. Yeah, so, I am legitimately just trying to understand what you're saying. What part do they... So why is Caspar behind? Like, why are other units at a head start from Caspar? Like, talent-wise, or, like, starting stat-wise? I actually don't know. Okay, crit, please. Oh, she dodged. Easy clap. Okay. Gonna have to bring in the big guns.
Let's clean up.
Also, it's not a really good indicator when one of these things takes my entire squad to kill, so I think this one's gonna be cooked.
Ready when you are.
No strength left.
The result?
His unique character skill isn't really good. See, that's fair. That's probably a part of it for sure.
Many thanks.
But yeah, I was also just curious, like, oh, like, are his starting stats, like, bad or something? Like,
At the ready.
you know, what other parts are bad or make it difficult?
That helps.
Yeah, not having a torch was kind of stupid. It was a bad idea.
Sorry. Leave it to me.
I think I forgot to refresh my battalions. Oopsie.
Shall we?
Next try.
Honestly, I find him decent. The weakest character to me is Alois. You get him so light in the game and his base stats aren't really good. Felix and Caspar can both be used as grapplers or war masters, but it's harder to use Caspar as war master because he'll always be slower than Felix, and Felix has better growths. Yeah, slower in this case, do you mean literally a speed stat? Like, literally, he will have more trouble, like, getting doubled by people and stuff like that? Oh, right, we have Meteor. Yo, that's gonna go so hard. I'm actually so glad we have access to Meteor. I think... Did I have access to Meteor in the other runs? I don't remember. I actually don't think I did. Combat arcs for axes are Wild Abandon, which is fun, but just so bad, and Maddening, where hit rates are already shaky, and Exhaustive Strike, which is good, but very limited in how you can use it. Yeah, Exhaustive Strike is the one where you, like, use all of the durability of a thing, right? Probably not my best idea. Just attack him. Just do it. Oh, he's poisoned. Fucking...
I'm good now. Missed.
That up.
Zap.
I'll do my best.
Nice, we can reach all the way over here. For Fist, he has Bombard, Whip, a Witch is just +6 over attacking normally, and Mighty Blow, which is kind of just Wild Abandon but less damage and a bit easier to hit. I see. Yeah, so like his actual skills are also kind of not great. Felix and Caspar have a weakness in authority. Felix's personal skill gives him +5 damage when he attacks with a weapon, so he can easily get +10 damage by doubling with gauntlets. I see. Yeah, it's like when the skills are good in the early game, I think that just kind of leads to snowballing XP and stuff like that. I think is reasonable. Man, what are the beasts? I remember there was like some in here, but I don't really want to aggro them. I don't want to aggro them if it's possible. Alright, pick it up, old man.
That helps.
To think
Oh, you are dead. Wow, he got actually nuked by that guy. Of course, he's like the first one I moved.
turn.
Let's make this quick.
Ready when you are.
I will prevail.
At the ready.
I'll do my best.
Appreciate it.
Nothing that sets him apart from the crowd. He can do really better than anyone else. I definitely think in this game the weapon arts were probably like a big thing. Like a big differentiating factor for units.
I'm glad I can count on you.
And then like, I guess personal classes for all the lords are pretty obvious.
What's my strategy?
Yeah, and then growths. Growths affect like whether or not you can effectively use. I mean, I know these are DLC classes, but like Valkyrie and the other one, Dark Flyer, don't have good growths, right? So, Lysathi doesn't really care about that because the growths are insane. So, or there are other base game classes that don't have good growths, right?
Shall we?
I'm sure.
Let's clean up.
Leave it to me.
Ah. I do find it funny how Ingrid is basically just like blocking squares. Like, no one's ever gonna attack her. But she do be blocking those squares though. She is blocking them. There was no reason to give Happy or any unit Wild Abandon. You should have gone Lightning Axe like in that. It's so funny to me that in that one map like has like the axe equipped. It's just so bad. Bow Knight has bad growths, but the added range is Chef's Kiss. Yeah, and I guess the idea by that point is you'll probably have, you know, gotten the growths you need on whatever character. Promoted master classes are the only base game classes with actively bad growths aside from Pegasus Knight. Oh, really? Interesting.
More.
It's like, yep. Just the entire squad. Just send literally the entire squad. Literally send the entire squad.
Still in it. Sorry. Thanks.
Oh wait, you can just... No, you can't. I saw the green circle, or square. I was like, oh, I can heal. Not
Very
heal.
helpful. This
Oh, Marianne is dying. Oh, she died.
Dear.
She died. I love when the game is just like, hey, by the way, have you considered we're gonna kill you actively literally right now? It's like, why'd you choose to do that right now? It's like, oh, I don't know.
I will prepare.
We just did.
Thank you.
I do not know
Ready
how
when
bad
you
it's
are.
gonna be, so I'm simply just gonna do this.
That helps.
Alright, let's see. Yep, she was still gonna get attacked. Incredible. Sorry, Bonite being the standout, as you likely have 0 change to growths than what it gives you. I think that Bonite can be pretty fucking broken. I mean, our Bernie Bonite was insane. But that's just because Encloser is a broken broken combat art.
At the ready. Let's clean
Just
up.
very silly, incredibly silly combat art. I meant purely in terms of growth. That's plus 10 to HP, plus 5 charm, and minus 5 speed. I see. Yes. Well, yeah, if you were just talking about growths, then yeah, of course. It's not good. It's not great. Don't pick literally anything else. What, you don't want the plus 10 HP growth, though? Like, where's the plus 5 charm growth come from? Because you're riding on a horse? Like,
What's my strategy?
damn, you look so much better when you're on a horse.
Let's make this quick.
Damn, Lysithia, you have not crit at all with your Soul Blade. We need you to crit with your Soul Blade. That's your job.
Shall we?
That's literally the thing you do. Oh, if Lysithia didn't crit, he's probably not going to crit. First Meteor. Let's go. Hanneman crits on the Meteor? Crazy.
This
I will prevail.
Thanks for that.
No matter what.
At the ready.
I really can't look at Ash and Dust because every
Leave it
time
to
I'm
me.
like, I'm waking up! Ash and Dust! Something, something, slap my nuts. Chemicals. Whoa.
That was amazing.
Oh yeah, Dark Mage is the other one. Right? Doesn't Dark Mage also have bad growths? Because they're like, whoa, you're gonna get lifesteal. It's gonna be insane. It's like, it was not, in fact, insane.
That helps.
I'll do my best.
Sorry.
Let's make this quick. I'm sorry.
Ready when you are.
I'm gonna assume that the squishy mages are in danger. And just cast a wall on them. Just kidding. It was Raph that was in danger. You know what? Probably should have guessed.
Ready when you are.
Two magic casters attack one slow boy. Who could have seen this coming?
my turn.
At the ready.
Ah, a
Let's
bowman.
make this quick.
Have you heard of this funny thing called Soul Blade? Bonk.
Leave it to me.
Oh. Guy was Bing
What's my
chilling.
strategy? Let's clean up.
I will prevail.
I'll do my best.
Sorry. Shall we?
Okay, is it time to run in there and kill the guy? Finally, I caught a Flash stream where I'm available. Blink twice if Fire Emblem is holding you hostage. Oh, man. Definitely not gonna refer to any conversation I had regarding Fire Emblem. I don't know. I think it's interesting to me. I hope that it didn't come across as, like, something else. What do I want to do? Ingrid is still not level 30, which I think is very funny to me. Because no one's attacking her. I just run over here. Is someone gonna... Please! Oh, please, don't attack me. Oh, I'm Ingrid, just in the middle of nowhere. Please don't harm me. God, that was like a 28 to hit, dude. Doesn't get attacked and can't hit anything. Equals no XP. Yep.
This situation is dire.
Just a little guy. Alright. Get in there. I guess we can milk these beasts for XP, so we should probably do that. This situation... Is that a motherfucking Lycilia reference? That's crazy.
You saved me.
Oh, I just realized that because we need to throw so much firepower at, like, one beast for it to die, that this probably isn't gonna work how I want it to. Lycilia, your only job is to crit things. Please crit something, for the love of God. Again, Ingrid's situation is dire. In this situation, is it dire? Alright, orbital cannon attack? No. It's not close enough. Orbital cannon attack? Fine.
Ready when you are.
She even has the fucking experience JavaScript. He's level 29. Oh, man. The Ingrid situation is crazy. Ingrid, what did you have to say on this matter of having, of not getting any XP because you're never attacked? Oh, it's just business, isn't it? Just business. Get ready for the Moist critical video. Okay, this time we're gonna set up a kill for Ingrid so that she can get some fucking XP. Or at least hopefully we will.
I will not fall.
Nice.
This situation is dire.
The situation... When the situation is dire.
Thank you. Hope
Appreciate it.
Damn, Raphael leveling up off of healing. Crazy. That situation does in fact look dire. Because I don't have a physic.
save me.
Well, let's see if Lorenz survives here. Oh, one missed, I guess. Nice. Man, I do like how this playthrough has mostly been, wow, if you just have good units, the game doesn't suck. or not, the game doesn't suck. Like, it doesn't... It's not incredibly difficult to do things. Like, wow, who would have guessed? This Mage Byleth is maybe a little questionable, but... in this situation... Soul Blade. Yep, and she didn't crit, so it didn't matter. A whole 10 damage, wow. Yeah, exactly. That's fine. She's basically the Bernie of this playthrough. She's gonna be able to slam dunk people when, like, from 70 miles away, but doesn't necessarily do the most damage. Lysithia! Lysithia! How many fucking Divine Pulses have I used on you? My dude. Please.
At the ready.
Let's make this quick.
Ready when you are.
Alright, get him. Get him.
Decent form. Leave it to me. That helps.
I'll do my best.
Shall we? Appreciate it.
Okay, there is a concern. Because I think there's, like, still 2 beasts that are... There's like... Okay.
This one looks like
Yeah. That's what I was waiting for.
My tree.
The random wolves from the cut. Out of the cut.
Leave it to me.
Well, that doesn't do it. You wait there.
I will not fall.
You wait here.
Let's make this
Heal
quick.
you.
That helps.
Oh, wait. This doesn't work because...
I'll do my best.
Because now this guy isn't dead.
Ready when you are.
Because what I wanted to do was to impregnable wall for our boy.
Splendid attack.
But now I think Lorenz just dies.
Thank you.
Or Marianne or whoever. Yeah.
this one looks
Okay. Huh.
Ready when you are.
Leave it to me. I will not fall. Look at you. That helps.
Let's make this quick.
I'll do my best. You still won't.
Okay. Finally remove the talk prompt.
That helps.
This one looks like a wolf.
To think.
This one looks like a wolf. I think we have made a mistake by attempting to clear the map. I'm pretty sure I did this last time too. So how do I want to do this? I think this beast looks like a wolf. It really does. It really do done look like a wolf. Alright. We're not, Okay, begin player phase. Yeah, we're just not dealing with this shit today.
At the ready.
I'm not fucking around.
Ready when you are.
This is not, we're not dealing with this.
Leave it to me.
I will prevail.
What's my strategy?
See if this works.
Nothing will stop.
Wow, that was on a 28. That was really long for no reason. Very cool. Okay, let's see if we can get this done. I'm waking up. Ash and dust.
That looks
Prison
just like
bus.
Eklund's
Slap
beast.
my nuts.
Takes
Chemicals. Oh. Alright. We have woken up to ash and dust. The prison bus. Nuts have been slapped. Oh. Whoops. I just assumed that was gonna do damage. And it did not. It, in fact, did not do damage. Okay. Anti-magic armor. That appears to be the case.
I feel weak.
Okay, do we have a better attack? Just like a normally, regularly good attack? No. Okay. Alright, Lysithia, you have one job. That's not doing your job.
Let's clean up.
Do not believe this is going to be enough damage. Unfortunately. Is the situation dire yet? It depends if I get attacked by wolves next turn.
do my best.
You're amazing.
Alright, sweet. Everything is all good. That's why the situation was dire. Didn't think Ingrid was making a pun. Or was the pun making type? Yeah, I think this one's a dire. Wolf. The situation does in fact look like a dog. Holy shit. No one can attack this guy. One. Oh no. Alright, Ingrid, do 1 damage. Get your XP. Wow. 9 damage. How impressive. Let's see Paul Allen's health bars. Yeah, we're fucking cooked. This is so cooked. Haha. It's just not enough. Lorenz can totally take it, no problem. No, he can't. I can do a little bit of damage with disturbance. I realize I think you have 1 job. Motherfucker. Oh, well. She dodged. Does that work? $21. $21? Okay, well, this is a problem.
To think.
Not quite.
Hey, Berg, welcome. Yeah, I mean, this is not unexpected. We really just need to do lethal damage over the course of the 2 turns where we are allowed to attack it. Thank you for the splash. Really appreciate that. But also, what the fuck, man? What is this? Okay, this starts... Ash and dust, slap mine nuts, chemicals. Whoa.
What's my strategy?
Leave it to me.
Let's clean up.
Let's see. Do I have any killer bows in the convoy that I do not remember that I had? Yep, I have 2. There's also a blessed bow. I don't know if this matters, but it might. Wow.
My turn?
I will prevail.
Appreciate it.
Let's make this quick.
Meteor? Oh, I guess I could have checked Meteor. I only tried Thoron. Yeah, Meteor would have killed, actually. That's funny, because it was 1 more damage.
Shall we?
I feel weak.
I'll do my best.
Thank you.
I figured Meteor from Hanuman was less valuable than Lysithia's attack. They were like about the same, right? Also, we can't risk doing a Lysithia attack with Soul Blade, so we're just kind of... We're not doing great.
At the ready.
Okay, nice. That's really good. That is incredibly good for us. Now Shamir should be able to handle this. Hopefully.
I'm good now.
Holy. Fuck this map. This map sucks. When they go wolves out of nowhere, it's like, oh man, awful. Holy. Thank you for the head pat.
If this body is to decay, then the sword, I leave it to you.
Nepo baby Lysithia getting the XP she doesn't need nor deserve. Absolutely. Correct. You are correct.
I still can't
Oh,
believe
man.
what we saw in that forest.
Yeah, okay. So we have already seen this.
I heard
Wait a
was
second.
without proof that it-
Wait, is it a
It's
magic blade?
According to what I ice.
Is the sword a magic blade?
So the
Because we can give it to Lysiphia. Holy shit! We're popping off!
I'll do it.
Oh god. Oh man. Dude, Lysithia's about to join the Blunt Gang. Fucking Blunt Gang. Let's go! Magic weapon. 13 might. How does that compare to 11 sword? 11 sword is 9 might. So like 4 more might? That's pretty cool. Okay. Swap wouldn't be as annoying if it wasn't for the fog. Yeah, probably. Like the wolves coming out of nowhere and you don't really know when they're gonna show up kind of just like fucks you, so it's really unfortunate. But yeah, that's gonna be it for our short stream today. We did the talking in the monastery, some supports. What else did we do? I mean, we just did the paralogue, but I'm trying to think of what other mandatory tasks from the monastery we have to do. It really is just talking. I think we're only talking to Ignatz, Claude, and Hanneman, because I don't remember enough Hanneman's dialogue. Oh, and Caspar. Those 4 people are the only people we're probably going to be talking to, so... Plus 10 hit and minus 2 weight compared to 11. That's actually pretty good. So, hopefully that ends up... I mean, like, the weight doesn't matter, I guess, because you're basically one-shotting things or not on Lysithia. So, whatever. You can buy Marian's crest items so that Lysithia can use the combat art. We aren't using any New Game Plus stuff, really. The only New Game Plus stuff we're using is the Professor... Buying the Professor XP just to circumvent needing to fish for, like, 7 hours. So, the only thing we're using. Not, like, giving other people crests. Also, isn't that, like... That's kind of fucked up, man. It's, like, Slap's trunk. I can fit so many crests in this baby. Just shoving crests and more crests into Lysithia, like... That's fucked up. Like, that's some next level of fucked up, right? Irony? Ironic? I don't know. 3 crests, the first of her kind? Man. She's gonna have, like, 7 crests when I'm done with her. The crest items are weaker crest powers. Nepo baby, indeed. Oh, God. Yeah, sorry, so that's gonna be it for today. For our short Sunday stream. We'll probably... I don't know if probably. We'll see if we're gonna continue with one Fire Emblem stream a week. I think tomorrow is gonna be Blueprints, and then we're gonna see how far along we are. But in all reality, it's probably gonna be... Since there's a lot more to do in Blueprints than I thought, we're probably gonna keep it to just the Sunday stream. We'll probably do the next mission and I'm gonna try and do the next mission in the next monastery phase so that I can actually do homework over the week, and then we can move. So yeah, if you're still here, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your support as always, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye. Bye.